They're saying we got a chance. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to another video. How about them Eagles? Y'all laughed at us when we got our butts whooped by the 49ers. I don't remember how bad our butt whooping was. But the Eagles are now 10-2, which gives us still a shot. It's still a long road. I remember telling you guys against Seahawks, everybody thought, oh, this is a gimme. You're going to get every team's best. Same with the Eagles. Now, the Giants, maybe not so much, because maybe they try to not play as hard so they can get Caleb Williams, Drake May. They've kind of lost out on that. I mean, Carolina's horrible. Chicago's horrible. The Raiders are bad enough. Giants might not get either of those two guys. And I don't know who. Right now, I don't know who all is going to declare for the draft. But 49ers are now 9-3, which makes only 3 teams in the NFC with a record over 8 wins. Cowboys, 9-3, after the Seahawks beat down. Not really beat down, because they scored a number of points. They had opportunities to win that game, but just didn't happen. So I shouldn't call that a beat down, I guess. But it put a hurting on their season. They have to win every game to even think about making the playoffs now. And with the Rams still winning, not looking good. And the Rams pretty much own them. They've got San Francisco next week, which doesn't help. If San Francisco absolutely obliterated the Seahawks. San Francisco 9-3, and Philly still sitting at 10-2 with the best record in the NFC. But they look very vulnerable. They signed a linebacker. Everybody says he's done and he's not that good. I don't know. Maybe this might motivate him. 1-year deal to make big money. Who knows? A chance to go to the Super Bowl and playoffs. But we'll break this down. Brock Purdy was 19-27, 314, 4 touchdowns, 11.6 per pass play. No picks. None. So having your starting quarterback does make a difference. Christian McCaffrey only had 17 carries for 93 yards and a touchdown, 5.5 a pop. Deebo Samuel had 3 for 22, 7.3 a pop, and a touchdown. So Brock Purdy had 2 for 9. Receiving, Samuel had 4 for 116, 29 per average, 2 touchdowns. George Kittle, 4 for 68, no touchdowns, but 17 yards average. Ayuk had 5 for 46 and a touchdown. Jaywan Jennings had 3 for 44 and a touchdown. And Christian McCaffrey had 3 for 40. Ronnie Bell had a fumble. Javon Kinlaw had 2 sacks. Sacked by Khalil Davis. 3 sacks. None by Bosa, surprisingly. No interceptions. Samuel had 2 for 60 on kick returns. Ronnie Bell had 2 for 3. No field goals necessary for them. Let's look up stats for the Eagles. Hurts, 26 for 45, 298, 1 touchdown, no picks, 6.6 a pop. Mariota, 2 for 3 for 16. Mariota is not the answer, so hopefully, I know Hurts, I watched the game, he went down with a concussion, supposedly. But when you go in a medical tent, because even I was asking, like, how did he get back so quickly? Because I thought they said he went to the locker room. And I guess he did, but he had cleared concussion protocol in the tent. So I don't know. There was a lot going on in that game. Hurts had 7 carries for 20 yards. Dude, they had 18 carries for 46 yards and 1 touchdown. They could not run the ball for nothing. Nothing. And I saw the hit DeAndre Swift took. He'll be lucky to play next week. He took a beating. And he didn't do too well. 6 for 13 yards. A.J. Brown was 8 for 114. Devontae Smith was 9 for 96 and a touchdown. But he was getting popped too. They just did not look very good. Hurts did have a fumble. They had 2 sacks on Purdy and no interceptions. Scott had 3 for 66. Jake Elliott was 2 for 2. 39 long, 1 for 1 on extra points. So, everybody's like, oh, the Eagles are done. I think they're going to start to fall apart. I think they were overrated. I could be wrong. This might tick them off, and they might play with their hair on fire and win every game from this point on. But Deebo Samuel talk smack again before the game. Remind me of Michael Irvin. Come back out there and smacked him again. Said, y'all ain't nothing. And, yeah, they couldn't do nothing. Now, this same team that whooped our butt pretty good. I wonder what... Oh, yeah. 42-10. That's funny. Our loss was 9 points worse. October 8th. We got 42-10. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't matter. Either of us make the playoffs. Maybe neither one of us beating San Francisco. Ouch. I forgot it was that bad. How soon you forget, huh? San Francisco seems to have the NFC East number. So at least y'all scored 9 more points than us, I guess. But you still gave up 42 like us, so. And that's what I mean. Remember, Eagles fans, you didn't beat us by only a few points. And that was with some help with the refs. So unless y'all get some help with the refs, it might not be a win this time. I hope. But if that's a precursor to the rest of the season, y'all in trouble. But as far as Dallas goes, I mean, Eagles game ain't going to be easy. Bills game, Dolphins game, Lions, Commanders, none of it's going to be easy. These teams, even the bad teams, are going to be looking to spoil another team's hopes and dreams. Let's look at Jalen Hurts' numbers, though. I'm interested to see how he's playing this year. So he's played 12 games so far. 268 out of 403 attempts. His completion percentage is 4.5% lower than Dak. 2,995 yards. Touchdown interception is not great. 19 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. He's thrown 10 already. It's almost 1 a game. That's not great. As compared to last year, where he was at 22 touchdowns and 6 picks, he's surpassed that already in 12 games by 4. His long ball is down. His first year was 91. Last year was 68. This year is 63. Still got 5 games to go, so. He's taken less sacks. 6 less sacks than he did last year. His rating is down from 101 to 93. So about 8 points almost, give or take. QBR is down from 68 to 61. But .268 out of 403 is not too bad. So he only missed 145 passes. His yards are down, but again, 3,701 out of 17 games last year. He's already at 2,995. He'll probably surpass 3,700. He should, depending on how everything goes with the weapons he has. He should surpass 4,000 yards, I would imagine. His average per pass is down from 8 to 7.4, so 0.6 lower. But before that, his last 2 years before 22 was 7.2 and 7.3, so that could go up over the next 5 games. But his touchdown interceptions, his interceptions are already almost double what they were last year, which isn't good. Hey, y'all talk about Dak. Well, Hurts interceptions up, and I don't hear nothing about that. He's on pace with his rushing. Because he had 165 carries last year for 760. He's at 121 now and already has 430. So if he gets some more carries, he might surpass 800. Yeah, let me know if you want me to do a comparison this year between him and Dak. He's only 25, so not bad. So Jacksonville and Cincinnati are tied 7-7 with 7 to go. 7:08 to go in the second quarter. Oh, never mind. Cincinnati or Jacksonville just scored 14-7 Jacksonville. 14-7 Jacksonville. Wow, the Chargers beat the Patriots 6-0. I'll go over some more games, but Eagles, you're not invincible as you thought you were. And Dallas, we got a long way to go, so we'll see. It should make for a heck of a matchup at 10-2 and 9-3. Eagles and Cowboys, that should be pretty. That should be. I wonder if our defense is going to get pissed off about Seattle and take it to the Eagles, and if our offense is going to kind of slack off some, and if their defense is going to get ticked off because of the loss to the 49ers, and their offense might just struggle a bit. I don't know. Could be a defensive game or could be an offensive explosion. It's going to go one of those two ways. Or one team's just going to I don't know, maybe where Dallas has had more time to rest and Philly hasn't, and Dallas has had more time to prepare. And Philly's a little banged up, even though it's not major. I don't know. We'll see how the week goes and how the injury report goes. But it should be a heck of a game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit notifications. We'll do all the other games as well. Plus, where I was right, where I was wrong. Pretty good this week on my picks. So, once we get 100 subscribers, do a free giveaway. Even if it's an Eagles jersey or hat. Ugh. Almost threw up in my mouth when I said that, but yeah, I'll do that. or Commanders or Giants, if those fans even exist right now. Because when people's teams stink, they don't want to. They don't want to fly their flag and be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm a Giants fan." Or they're kind of silent. They're like, yeah, I'm kind of. But then when their team's good, oh yeah. Hey, I've been there in 2020 when we lost Dak. I was there in the rough years with Romo and the good years with Romo, and all the way through Aikman and Chad Hutchinson and Quincy Carter and Clint Stoiner. Anybody remember Clint Stoiner? Bet none of you remember him. Stephen McGee, Rudy Carpenter. I mean, any of those guys remember Dustin Vaughn. Anybody remember him? Brandon Whedon. I'm not even gonna go there. Kyle Orton. Of course, Cooper Rush. There's been many others too. So yeah, we'll see. But enjoy the game tonight, guys, and plenty more to come. Love y'all. Peace out.